Hi everybody. I'm making a little video. Go ahead and watch it. You can pause it, replay it. You can watch it once and then take notes on it afterwards, just so you can pay attention and understand it first. And then replay it the second time and then take notes on it. So, by now we should all agree that no matter what triangle you have, all the angles will add up to 180. So we have just three examples: 60 and 70, that makes 130. 130 plus 50, that's 180. 90 plus 60, that's 150. 150 plus 30, that's 180. 110 plus 60, that's 170. 170 plus 10, that's 180. So all of these are the interior angles of the triangle. Interior meaning inside. So all these angles are inside the triangle. We're talking about the exterior angle theorem, which talks about exterior angles. So far, I don't see any exterior angles because we have the interior angles. So when we extend, like from right here, let's say, when we extend the line, now we have an exterior angle, an angle that's outside of the triangle. So we're looking at what that angle has to be. Because this is 50 and we see a straight line, these are a linear pair, this has to be 130. So if I look at this exterior angle and then I compare it with the interior angles, this exterior angle of 130 happens to be the measure of 60 plus 70. 60 plus 70 happens to be 130. So the exterior angle theorem says that the exterior angle of any triangle will always equal the sum of the two remote interior angles. So a remote island is an island that's far away, not remote like remote control, but a remote island is an island that's far away, if you've never heard of that. So I'm going to say the theorem one more time. The exterior angle theorem states, it tells us, a theorem is a statement, tells us that the exterior angle of any triangle will always equal the sum, sumar, sum, add the addition, when you add the sum of the two remote, the far away angles, remote interior angles. It's not these two. This one is adjacent to the exterior angle. It's the angles that are farthest away from the exterior angle. The sum of the remote interior angles. So if we look at this example, we could look right here, and if we extend something out like right here, and we're looking at this remote angle, we know for sure that this angle is 30 degrees, so then this one has to be 150 because they're a linear pair. We see that straight line. So now I know that this is 150. Well, if I look, I can see and I can believe it with my own eyes. Here's 60 and this is 90. 60 plus 90, 60 plus 90, 150. That happens to be the same as the exterior angle. So this relationship always exists, not because we invented it, because we discover this pattern. The two angles that are inside the triangle and that are farthest away from the exterior angle are going to add up to equal the exterior angle. So this relationship always exists. If we look at this one, and now we have an exterior angle, an angle that's outside of the triangle, well, we see, okay, this is 10 degrees, so this must be 170 degrees to make 180, because they're a linear pair. So then I go, okay, that's the exterior angle. That should equal the sum, sumar, the sum of the two remote, meaning the farthest away interior angles. And it does. 60 plus 110 is 170. So visually we can see this. And here we have, like, everything is given. We don't have any unknowns. But this plus this equals this. Okay? In this triangle. This plus this equals this. In this triangle, we believe it. We're just examining the numbers. This plus this equals this. And we believe it. We're looking at the relationship. If I were to talk about a different exterior angle, now I'm not talking about this one anymore. I'm not talking about this one. Okay, it's hard to erase this, but we're not talking about that anymore. Okay. Sorry, the OCD. Okay, let's say that we're talking about, I don't know, let's say we're talking about, I'll use this color. This angle right here. I don't have a lot of room left on my whiteboard. But let's say we're talking about this angle here. It's outside of the triangle. So it's an exterior angle. And if I see a linear pair. Are you too zoomed in? Or are you okay? Okay. I see a linear pair. This is 60. So the total has to be 180. This has to be 120. Okay. The exterior angle is going to be equal to the sum of the two angles that are farthest away. Not this angle. Not this angle. You don't have to zoom in, Pam. Just keep it like that so they could see the whole thing.
I like to do step by step.
Yeah, but Pam, there, just like that. I'm pointing and they could see the steps. So the exterior angle should equal the two angles that are farthest away. Not this angle because it's adjacent. The two remote island is a island that's far away. So 70 plus 50 is 120. So here that relationship works. That equals that. If I do this, if I do this, you're fine right there.
Yeah.
If I do this, I see a straight line here. Now I created an exterior angle, an angle that's outside of the triangle. And I see that these are adjacent. This is a linear pair. This is 90. So this also must be 90. Now the angles that are farthest away are 60 and 30. And they also add up to 90. Okay, now when I come here, I'm creating an exterior angle. So I see that linear pair, this is 110, so this has to be 70. This is an exterior angle, it's outside the triangle. It should equal the remote interior angles, the two angles that are farthest away. Not this one, that one's adjacent. So this one and this one.
Like the two angles that are left over.
The two angles that are left over, sure. Yeah, not the adjacent one. So here, 60 plus 10 is 70. So that relationship works here again. So the exterior angle will always equal the sum of the other two angles, the farthest ones away. If you were to go to a different angle, like if we were to go to this angle right here and create an exterior angle, however you want to create it, you could create it like that. So we know that this is 60, so this has to be 120. The exterior angle is 120. Now we're not going to talk about this angle because that one's right next to it, but the two angles that are farthest away, the other two angles, which were 90 and 30. When we add those two up, yes, they equal the exterior angle here, 120. So what I want you guys to do is make up your own and create your own exterior angles. So make up your own triangles and estimate. So if you want to do an acute triangle where all the angles are less than, oh, that doesn't look acute. That looks like a right triangle. Where all the angles are less than 90. And then you create exterior angles by just extending one of the sides. So you could extend this here and you created an exterior angle. Or you could extend this here and you created an exterior angle. This angle here. But I want you to give estimates first. So when you create your triangle,